I think yun nga, na-realize ko lang din na parang I'm not happy anymore with what I was doing before. Na it's taking a toll also as well with my mental health. After the experience happened, like for the first part, ang hirap siya accept na, oh my God, I was wrong as well. I was at fault.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Nico.
And welcome to the Ripple! Woo! Di ka ata excited?
Woo!
Wow! Wow, that is the loudest I've ever heard you on the Ripple ever. And that's because we're both excited that we have our very special guest, Janine!
Hi!
Let's pretend we weren't talking before this. Oo nga. How are you, Janine? Thanks for joining us. How's life?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. Wala lang.
Busy.
Oh, very busy nga. But before this, we were just talking about traveling.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make it a point to talk about what I wanted to talk about, which is Japan.
Yeah.
You came from Japan.
For context,
Yes.
na may dalawang conversations na nangyayari kanina. Kasi nag-start namin ng conversation ni Janine. Tapos ayaw i-let go ni Sam yung kanya. So, ang gulo. So, sige. The floor is yours.
Thank you. You're welcome. Anyway, how was Japan? How was your trip?
We went to this festival. It's called Summer Sonic.
Yeah.
And tapos nandun si Olivia Dean. Kaya rin ako pumunta.
Yeah.
Tsaka ang dami rin
Napanood mo
nandun.
Bleachers?
Hindi. Well, during like, madaming stages siya. So, different times sila. Pero same sila nag-perform.
Yeah.
So, different stages. So, yung mga favorite ka lang talaga yung pinanood ko.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I saw you posted Olivia Dean because I love Olivia Dean too. She is a whole vibe.
Right?
Like, everything about her, her voice, her
Yeah,
outfit,
diba?
her attitude, everything.
Yeah.
I love her. But who else did you get to watch?
Sino pa ba? Like, there's Tyla.
Ooh.
Love her. She's so hot.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
talented. And
nakalimutan
talented.
ko.
And talented.
Yeah. She's hot.
No, talented.
Madami rin like mga Asian like acts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chili beans.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Fun. Pero si Olivia Dean yung
Yeah.
pinunta ko talaga din.
Bleachers.
Ang saya. And that's the hard part about music festivals sometimes. You have to sacrifice.
Lalo pag multiple stages.
Yeah.
Tapos ang lalayo ng stages.
Yeah, low-key it's kind of stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Diba?
It is. Yeah.
So,
Mas
nag-plan ahead ka?
What
As
do
in,
yeah.
Plinout mo yung buong festival for you?
Kasi before the festival naman, bibigay yung timeline. So, chinek ko muna kung sino yung mga pinaka-favorite ko.
Ang hirap piliin.
Yeah, and she went to see Olivia Dean anyway.
Yeah.
So parang yun yung major.
As long as, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get like inspired when you watched her?
Oo naman. After nung Japan trip, nagsulat na ako agad.
Hey!
Eh.
Oh! About what?
About Olivia Dean.
Medyo umano na.
Na-inspire siya ganun. Ganun siya na-inspire. Oo. Oh, so what's your conversation that you want to talk about?
Hindi, I don't want to talk, because that's about me.
Yeah.
This one's about her.
Ay, taray.
Yung sa akin yung ano lang, Bali lang. It's 9 days. It's a music festival and a songwriting camp.
Sino
After.
pinaka-favorite mo?
No, we're playing.
Ay, okay.
No, not really.
Okay, flex.
Maki's playing, so I'm playing Sikolo with him.
Flex.
Tapos, they got us to do the songwriting camp for Axian ng that's 1 to 4. So mag-songwriting camp kami after.
Ang galing. May mga mentors, ganun.
I think so. Tapos we get to do it sa iba. Parang puro Southeast Asian producers and
Artists.
writers.
Oh, wow.
So isang camp
What a
lang
dream.
siya.
Wow, parang...
Nakakaba. Actually, mas nakaka-stress yung dami ng damit na kailangan. Kasi 9 days.
Kakainis.
Yung packing.
Oo, yung packing yung nakaka-stress.
True. So, i-search mo ng weather. Okay, that's important.
Yeah.
Yes. But enough about you. Joke. Nag-aaway. I bet Janine's like, what even is this?
Hindi ako talaga yung host dito.
Oo. Tama.
So, anong tanong mo sa amin? Kamusta naman kami? Actually,
to
this week
moderate the two of us fighting. Joke lang though. Very peaceful naman tayo.
just like every other episode.
Yes, we're here to talk about Janine, of course.
Mhm.
And the music. sick. Congratulations on your most recent EP. Woo! Apat na buwan. Out now. Everywhere. Yeah. So how does it feel that it's out for everybody to listen to now?
It's a relief, I guess, kasi those are like experiences na I experienced when I was 23 years old. I'm already 25 now. So parang it's a way of me letting go. Tagal ng healing process, 2 years. So yeah, relief lang siya sa akin na parang finally I get to get those feelings out. Parang it's something na I don't wanna, just look back to.
Yeah.
So like all of the songs is about like one phase.
Yeah. It's just
one person.
about 1 year. Yeah.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year of my life. Nung 23 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was the time na I went out of my childhood house. Because I get to be on my own. So I lived for a while on my own. Yeah. Until now, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of solitude. Tapos that was the year then na we were just like going back to normal for ever since pandemic, diba?
Yeah.
2022 was the year
Start
na.
lang ulit ng gigs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was a weird year, no? 2022, that area.
Yeah, it was. No?
It was weird.
Yeah. Parang wala na tayong mask.
Yun yung year ng nang magla-live gig or festival ka pero online lang.
Yeah.
That was weird
nga. Kasi audience mo nasa comments lang. Parang,
Di parang like may isang week na meron kang online gig tapos by Friday meron kang live gig pero lahat naka-mask.
Yeah, lahat naka-mask. Yeah.
May isang transition week nga na ganun.
It's very weird nga. Parang you're relearning a lot of things after that. Parang for me, the biggest thing after the pandemic was the social aspect of everything.
Yeah.
Kasi parang you would have to, I don't know, like for example, Janine and I talked a lot during the pandemic through interviews. Pero online lang.
Yeah.
And it's hard to gauge kasi energy.
Right.
Pag online. So you're not really sure when you meet in real life na parang,
Are we friends?
Are we friends? Do I know you? Like,
same with you and me.
Yeah, that's how we became friends also.
Ito nagulat ako sa height niya.
Yeah, he said he got, he said I gave
5'3".
5'3" energy.
5'3" energy? What does that mean?
Like he thought
online, she looks like she's 5'3".
Okay.
Yeah. But
like the feet?
Oh,
yeah.
Height. Gulat ako pag kita ko sa kanya.
I'm 5'6", okay? To everybody listening, if you can't see me, you can only see me sitting down. When I stand up, I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, just defensive queen, okay?
Okay, Sam.
But yeah, that's true. So I like na parang for you, it felt like a release or a relief. Kasi, yun nga, parang it was such a weird year. Not, I mean, for you, I'm sure ang daming
like
experience.
Yeah.
But like, obviously making music out of that also, I can imagine. Must have been quite the experience kasi it's been some time na since that. And like you said, you don't want to revisit it na after this.
Yeah, honestly. But like, at the same time, syempre, I kind of like, it's a way for me to gauge then the growth that I've experienced, I guess, as a musician, as an artist. Although I don't want to go back to the experiences, pero syempre, I'm really just really happy na I got to release the music naman in terms of music wise na what I wanted for this EP. So still, it's a nice material din naman for me personally.
It is. It sounds like you.
Yeah. Pero yung mga experiences
more than ever.
Pero yung music, yay.
Yeah, pero ano lang siya, like,
it's something to be proud of.
Yes. Definitely the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, I mean, I guess the experience then, kasi parang a lot of the time then, we don't realize na kahit na hassle yung mga experience. As in, sobrang hassle talaga when you're going through it, right? But when you look back, parang, I wouldn't be the same person if I didn't.
And I guess, as artists, meron ding buffer time talaga na parang, for a time, you're gonna be very, parang in denial of all the things that you've felt. Parang may period na kunyari after you experience this. May mga 2 months, 3 months, parang ayoko siya isipin.
Right.
Pero once you get to actually like get a grasp of that and be able to write about it, dun siya mas masarap eh.
That's interesting. Right. So for you, Janine, like what was that point na you realized na ready ka na to kind of revisit? Wow! Revisit the music!
Revisit the music. Tito.
Tito to be ano lang, the music.
Music po.
Work tayo, work.
Ako, matagal kasi ako mag-healing process. Like, I've come to realize that with this EP as well. So yun nga, honestly I agree with you na sometimes like for the first part of like of just after the experience happened, like for the first part, ang hirap siya accept na, oh my God, I was wrong as well. I was at fault.
Yeah, that's hard to accept, no?
Yeah, to take the blame.
Relate.
Yeah, to take the blame on yourself as well.
Yeah.
So, kasi apart from everything that's happening externally, meron din naman akong problems that I was dealing internally.
Yeah.
So parang hirap lang na to piece it all together. So, yeah.
And even sometimes, yung like the fact lang na nararamdaman mo, minsan ayaw mo aminin.
Right.
Yeah.
Parang ayoko because sabihin mo, I'm strong. I don't want to say na I'm feeling sad about this. I don't want to say na I'm feeling like I lost something.
Yeah.
Pero
yeah, that's interesting. Kaya ako relate. Kasi
that's why. Sorry. Yeah.
I was here that I went forward. No, anyway. No, kasi that's a universal experience.
Yeah.
Not just for artists or whatever. Parang the way that you have to reflect, tapos titingnan mo yung mga faults mo din and mistakes. It's very hard to do. But if you don't do that, syempre you won't learn or grow from the experience. So I think it's a very vital thing to experience. And it's interesting nga kasi kayo, yung expression nyo is through music also. So which is cool for me.
Yeah. And I think I've learned to be more vulnerable. Kasi before, I used to write and then like mask it around like phrases na general terms.
Yeah.
But now, parang I feel like it becomes more, since yun nga, na-accept ko na, well, nagkamali din naman ako and, I'm like more mature na ngayon and I look at things differently. Parang I've become more open sa lyrics ko na parang I've become more direct kung ano talaga yung na-experience ko nung time na yun. Unlike before, na I just use like general terms to like cover it up.
And I think generally, like the music at least we both listen to, yung songwriting ngayon very specific and straight to the point. Parang dati it's more poetic na it sounds like lyrics. Ngayon tunog siyang letter na kinakanta.
That's interesting actually to think about. Kasi ako as a listener, I do enjoy more, not simpler, but alam mo yun, parang just not so
flowery.
Yeah, kasi that's what people can relate to talaga. I mean, also naman the flowery is okay, but like, I guess like, for example, who's a good example? Maybe like Taylor Swift sometimes.
Be careful.
No, Taylor. Maybe Olivia Dean also. The way she describes, even just Dive, let's say.
Yeah.
Dive is a good example, I guess. Parang it's a very simple. Do you know Dive?
Maybe it's love in your eyes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that one. Parang ganun. She just flat out says it. Na parang, this is the experience of
which
it.
I also like appreciate.
Yeah, oo.
I think both naman.
Yeah, both are good.
If you're
both
like,
are good.
direct or poetic.
Yeah, but I guess nga, that's a testament to how comfortable you are to share yourself with others. Kasi syempre scary din yun, I can imagine. Like, diba?
Yeah.
Parang, you're literally using your whole experience and sharing it with other people.
Yeah.
Bakit? Why are you looking at me like that?
I was thinking lang kasi Janine, parang the first releases you've had like throughout your career were mostly like songs that you didn't write. At least. Yes. Some of them. Parang when was the transition that you finally got to say na parang, okay, I want to put out music that I wrote. And at least for yourself, how, parang kailan nag-click na, okay, I'm comfortable putting out stuff that I want to say and I wrote myself.
Yeah, this question like gets asked a lot. Siguro maturity na din. Because before, honestly, if you listen to my track 23, dun ko rin sinabi lahat like kung bakit ako gantong person. Because I think nasanay ako, I grew up in an environment na I was always just taught to say yes. So parang dala-dala ko siya childhood to teenage life na parang I only do what I was what I was told to do kasi that's what gave me my worth. So parang hanggang ngayon nung hanggang with my career, going into my management, ganun. So, anything that's just been given to me, I just say yes about it. So, pero I knew na, nung pumasok ako ng industry, na I really wanted to be a songwriter. Pero I was just never given the chance to, like, have space for my own, I guess. Because partly, it was because I always just said yes. And I was so afraid na if I said no, then the opportunity would be taken away from me. So, kaya then honestly, this EP was about that. Parang coming into realization na, you know, I'm like, I want to be my own person, and I parang now na I'm older now, na parang I can't use my traumas like from before, which is yung childhood and teenage life ko nga na yun yung gagamitin ko as a way for me to say, no way, I can't, I'm afraid. Now kailangan mas maging braver ako kasi nga I'm older now. And I knew better now. And ayun, kaya actually ang dami kong iniisip ngayon.
That's good.
But like, so going back to your question, I think yun nga, na-realize ko lang din na parang I'm not happy anymore with what I was doing before. It's taking a toll also as well with my mental health. So parang I took this step and I really talked with the hierarchy na I have to like, I have to release my own song. So this is a song na I wrote, ganyan. And then ever since nung kinausap ko sila, they were like, yeah, okay. So all this time,
you were scared.
I was just scared in my head. I was living
in your
there.
head.
So
wow.
when it wasn't naman pala, when it all it took was guts to say na what I want. This is what I wanted to do, and ever since yun, this is what I've been doing. What I want to do all my life.
Oh my gosh, I just want to commend you. That's such a brave thing to do, which I don't think a lot of people realize what the gravity of just even taking the step to you know, stand up, not even stand up for yourself, pero gets parang you fight for what you want. I think in the industry
for things like this, it's always a matter of like, if I'm the management, I would let you put out your songs if you believe that you can put out songs that you've written yourself.
But even just taking the step of asking kasi. Kasi yun nga, like, you're so sanay na parang, especially because you started very young, right? Like, you're so sanay na parang they'll give you something. And you don't want to mess up the energy.
I think the most important part of what she did was like, it wasn't really asking. Parang
you just try.
You told them that I need to. Parang it's not something you want to do. It's something that you needed to do.
And honestly, they kind of believed my material when I believed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
With any other material.
Exactly.
And it shows in the EP talaga now. Like, the music that you're putting out now, it's very Janine. Like,
sounds like you.
Yeah, and even just, honestly, even just like the social presence that you have on social media. Literally, like, I love Janine.
Napapa-comment ako lagi sa...
Me also! Because it's just so authentically you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yung waxing video.
Ang saya! It's just so...
Ang lala ng waxing
it's just
video.
so... If you guys don't follow Janine on her social media, like Instagram, please pause this right now
Meron siyang
and
video.
do it.
Meron siyang video of this waxing salon.
No, okay.
Just have to put it out there. Sabi ko taga, ano to?
I was just bored.
No,
It's just funny.
I
It feels like it's genuinely you just...
Yes.
You. But honestly though, parang it's hard din kasi to overcome that sort of fear when you're tied with an environment nga.
Yes.
For imagine like 19 years of your life.
Yeah.
Same patterns lang yung kinalakihan mo na parang ito yung gawin mo, ito yung gawin mo. So parang coming out of that, it takes a lot. Like it takes years to overcome it.
For sure.
Even I needed to get out of the house just so I could be on my own. Yeah, and take that step.
Do you think yung like you changing, aside from like the mismong company side of it, na you changing your environment and like the house stuff, do you think meeting other artists that are putting out their own music played a huge role in like you believing in yourself that I can do this as well?
Yeah. Honestly, the first song na gave me the courage again to like tell my management na this is what I wanted to do, which was to write songs. The first person who really believed in me was Pauline Loron. I don't know if you know her. She gave me this song. She only has a chorus of it. The song is Umibig Muli. And then she was the one who told me na just try to write on it again. Kasi I stopped it. I stopped writing for 2 years. Tapos I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I can again. Pero I took my time, and then after like 2 months, I passed her like the verses, the bridge part, how it goes. Sabi niya, yeah, this is it. Sabi niya, you should release this. I give this to you, yung chorus. And then that was the first song that I that encouraged me again to like go back to songwriting. Tapos yun na, dire-diretso na. And then I had this collaboration with Arthur Neri, who put faith in me as well. Na parang we got to write together. And yeah, tas sunod-sunod na. And I think it really helped, like when an artist believes in you as well.
For sure.
It gives you parang it empowers you.
Yeah, that's true.
I am seen kahit even though
exactly.
Yeah.
Like artists really find most validation in parang fellow artists.
And I think the best kind of artists are the ones who know how to push and commend other artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Also. Like the ones who try to pit others. Parang that's not the kind of energy.
I think it's a matter of being secure about your own art.
Yeah, exactly.
You only get to tell other artists that their music is good when you're at least believing in your own music.
Yeah, that's so true. Parang I think some people will have a preconceived notion that artists are competing.
Yeah.
But when I see it for real, like for all of us here, parang we see it na a lot of artists are actually very supportive of each other.
Yeah.
And they want to support each other. They're rooting for each
Especially
other.
in the scene that you're in.
Yeah.
Like we're all in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I see. And I'm not even like an artist. I'm more like artist adjacent. So, and I can see it, which is also empowering. But it's true. Diba? I'm pretty
artist adjacent.
Yes.
Sige.
Diba? So, parang,
whatever that means.
Even for me, it's inspiring to see you guys work that way. Kasi, at the end of the day, like, you guys will eventually, like, work with each other. You know what I mean? Like, you see each other all the time. So, it's nice to see you guys pushing it. Because it's really working.
And I think one thing din na cool na ginagawa mo, it's collaborating with artists na parang hindi porket
different.
Na parang hindi porket nag-collab tayo sa song na to, kailangan we put it out together. Like Hulaan, you wrote it. I think you wrote it with Bino, diba?
Yeah.
Na parang one would assume na if you wrote a song with Bino, you would put it out with his band or at least him and you. So parang the fact lang na artists are very open now with sharing their art ng kahit hindi. Walang direct na walang direct. I mean, credited, but walang direct na clout for the lack of a better term. Makukuha. It's cool.
Yeah. Si Bino, we were just like friends over Instagram. Like we only met once. Like actually hindi ko pa nga siya namimit nun. Hindi ko pa siya namimit.
The beauty of the internet.
Yeah. And he was like, wanna write a song together, ganyan. Yun lang. And I was like, of course! Like, dude, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. Tapos yun. Then he just started giving me these ideas. And like, Sandig was the first song that we wrote together. Tapos he was so giving. And I think yun din yung na-appreciate ko sa music industry dito sa Philippines. Malamang, saan pa ba?
Multinational.
Actually, yung pala.
Iba kasi eksena sa Switzerland.
Yeah. Kayo, di ba? Kayo nila Maki. You get to like, you know, just, wala. Create art.
Feel ko kailangan mo lang mahalin yung art ng friend mo. Para hindi, wala siyang...
Tiwala lang.
Wala rin siyang feeling na parang dapat sa akin yung song eh. Walang ganun eh.
Right.
It's a big thing para sa artist na parang it's a song I wrote na parang feeling ko pag ako ba naglabasan it would be as big as if they did it.
That's actually that's cool to think about. Kasi syempre sometimes there's ego then that plays into all of these things, right? And the fact na yun nga, you can hold off the ego and root for others to succeed is so important. And I think that's a big reason why nga, like OPM now, especially now, is super poppin'. Like, I mean, let's be honest.
With Janine being number 3.
Yeah, like in all aspects, parang
Number 3 female artist ka.
No way.
The other day. I saw it the other day. It's either number 3 or number 4. You're like the number.
Yay!
It's a huge jump. I'm so proud.
Yeah, and yun na nga, I think that's the testament to what can happen and what you can do when you truly believe in what you're doing.
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
Parang, sometimes kasi, what we lack talaga is a belief in ourselves. Diba? Parang yun talaga yun.
Alam mo, kausap ko lagi si Tati, who has known you since you were a lot younger. Parang lagi niya lagi niya sinasabi sa akin na napaproud daw siya kasi nakita niya yung buong journey from like then to now.
Am I gonna cry?
Oh, because I'm honestly a huge fan of what she's doing.
Yeah.
So I always talk to Tati about it because I know na they've known each other for the longest time.
Yes.
Parang whenever I have questions about like your career, I ask him. Parang sinasabi niya sobrang ang sarap daw panoorin yung growth mo from then to now. Tapos parang sa gigs ngayon, isa rin sa mga favorite kong ka-lineup si Janine. Kasi siya yung gusto ko pinapanood.
Wait, why am I gonna cry? My God. No.
Wild.
No, because I also feel, like kanina when you were talking, I realized both of you, are like my internet friends also. I met you online and just seeing how both of you have grown also since the time I first met you. I think it makes me emotional to hear.
Wow, as an ate ka dyan. As an ate ka dyan.
No, legit. No, but kasi, yun nga, parang it's important to remind yourself of that growth then. Kasi there's a point in your life probably na you didn't think you would reach this point maybe. Diba? Yeah. And now that you're here living it right now, it's a trip.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, ang hirap ng transition. I guess for me, personally, kasi I grew up like singing in competitions. So I always had to win.
Yeah.
Like that's
the mindset.
Strategy na. The mindset, sorry. Not to win, always to please people. Pero now, kasi as you're an artist, when you're an artist, parang all you have to do is present yourself.
Yeah.
You have to please yourself.
Yeah.
And not everybody will like you.
Ang pangit pala.
Ang pangit talaga nun.
Yes.
Parang you have to like embrace
ikaw yung dapat
yourself.
pinakaunang happy dun sa
and then
the
people would see if
Yes.
that's the real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be like authentic.
Tama.
Yeah,
and that's something that's no, very gets go. Kasi that's something that is not isolated to artists lang. Even for me, parang if I'm not authentically myself, people will not relate to what I'm saying or how I am or how I host. Parang hindi nila gets yung ginagawa ko. And I think to anybody listening, that's a good reminder na parang life can really be so much better when you're true to yourself, literally. Parang ang daming nag-open up na opportunities.
Yeah, especially with music, na I guess if you're listening to one artist, you can, at least for some,
sure,
you can definitely know kung ginagawa yung music to be some sort of persona or kung siya talaga yung music niya.
Definitely.
For sure. And that's what, yun nga, going back to Apat na Buwan, that's how I felt listening to it. It felt very real, felt very genuine, felt very Janine.
Yeah.
Diba? So for you, since these were experiences that you kept for, a long time and you said you grew a lot, how do you say this EP made you better after?
Oh.
Wow. Sabi niya, parang hindi naman. Parang I just put it out.
No, I mean, if it did. If not, that's also okay.
So yeah, kailangan pala maging better.
As a person, siguro ang dami.
Yeah.
I guess yun, I had to let go of my past traumas, and now parang I can't use those traumas as an excuse for bad behavior na. Like, yeah, so as a person, I think I've grown a lot, I guess. Na parang, ayun, like, wala lang. Nagkaka-existential crisis ako sa loob ng utak.
No, and you're 25. That's like, that's exactly how I felt at 25. I wasn't sure. Parang,
and also that one, na parang, I don't have to put too much pressure on myself as well. Na to have it all figured out.
100%.
Kasi, I think nung 23 ako, I wanted myself to be healed.
Yes.
Nope. You're wrong. So parang now I'm giving myself the opportunity to I guess fail, make bad art, whatever, and then try again, and then okay lang. I mean, I'm trying to let go of the perfectionism then.
Yeah.
Pero are these songs na parang you wrote after that? Or kunyari, isa ba tong parang 1 month lang parang, I wanna make this EP? Or is it like one song?
No, it was totally unexpected. Like, yung 3 songs doon, yung Palihim, yung Apat na Buwan and 23, those were written all in the same year.
Uh-huh.
But then, Sandig and Hulaan, which I co-wrote with Bino, I just sent him to him like phrases lang. And then, we kind of like finished it ng 2024. So, that was a different experience. So, ang recent ko actually nasulat in that EP is Hulaan. So, that was the most recent. But everything behind it, that was when I was... Yeah, matagal.
How was the process of like selecting? Kasi, if you're talking about like Hulaan being the most recent one, bakit hindi yung ibang songs?
Like, all together collected in the EP?
No, like, bakit yun yung naunang release before the EP?
Okay. I think kasi hindi pa napaproduce.
Yes.
Yun.
So, hindi siya blatant.
Walang thought process.
Yun lang yan.
Yeah.
No touch head empty.
Keep being simple.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
like yung EP, hindi siya like
Hindi siya
planned or like formulated.
And I love that.
May EP ako. May songs ako na related dun sa pinagdaanan ko sa Sandig and Hulaan. Gawa na lang tayong EP. Tapos sabi na, okay, sige.
Ang saya.
Which is the fun part about
good
EPs.
Energy,
Pag
no
EP,
pressure.
hindi siya parang album na pressured ka to make one concept.
Totoo.
Yan siya.
That's good energy, feeling
Pero
ko.
ang galing kasi somehow, ganun pa rin yung songs.
Match talaga.
And I feel like I'm still there figuring it out. I mean, yung sound ko, where I'm going. But at least it's already there.
Yeah.
So I could admit naman to that na it's still a growth.
Yeah.
And such is
finding to
life, no? Parang
Yeah.
how can you ever really know?
Yeah.
You're just kind of going through it. And that's the beauty of I feel like that's the beauty also of getting older and realizing that everything doesn't have to be so fast.
Yeah, that's
like
so
you
true.
can slow down when you want to. Diba?
Yeah, it took me a while also to understand
Me
that.
also, literally me. Like that's me. Because for some reason, because I am older, so I'm 27. Why are you laughing?
Not.
You're 22 to me.
Yeah, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're 19.
And parang
Mentally, you're 19.
I always tell, tama.
Very
But
true.
I always tell Nico this, na parang, I feel like everybody's younger than me.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I like being 27 kasi it gave me parang the wisdom to know that life is not, it doesn't have to be
Serious.
fast.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be serious. Because when I was 21, 22, 23, parang I wanted everything to be perfect. I wanted to be this way, ganyan.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't really care that much. Like, it's not that deep, bro.
Pero gets kita. Feeling ko it's also the fact na kasi magka-batch kami almost. So parang when we were 20, there were like 16-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids
Yun nga.
biglang putting out bangers and all. So parang ako personally, parang ako, okay, they're so young and they're already putting out these stuff. So parang, do I have to be able to do that now?
Yeah.
Is that something na medyo tumakbo sa utak mo?
Yeah, for sure. Siguro yung like I said, yung moment nga na hindi ako nag-release ng sarili kong songs. I think yun ko yung thought sa akin na parang will I forever be like this? Like will I forever be singing other people's songs and hindi ko na magagawa yung gusto kong gawin. And I think that was a kind of like a 50-50 unhealthy and healthy
Yes.
thought.
Yeah.
Kasi that kind of pushed me to like really like, nope, I'm not. I'm not gonna accept that and I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, and that's the importance of time then eh. Sometimes you think time's super fast, but it can also be super slow. Like, however you choose it to be. I think it's interesting to hear from you. Kasi, yeah, parang we see kasi that you enjoy what you do naman talaga. And we obviously don't realize the mental health aspect of it all. Kasi we're consumers first and foremost. Like, we don't know exactly what you're going through. But I'm happy na you're at a place now that's more, free for you, I would say, na parang you can share.
Yeah.
And you can tell us these things. Because, I know parang it can be hard talaga. For anybody to be vulnerable, right? Yeah. And even more so when you have to revisit these things. It's... Why is your face like that?
Hassle eh.
Hassle naman talaga maging... Hassle kayo ng feelings.
Hindi ko sinadya yun. Bigla yun lang, revisit this.
Hassle naman talaga yung mga feelings minsan. Diba? Let's be honest, hassle talaga. Minsan, they just come in whenever you don't want them to.
Yeah.
Diba?
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yun din. It's chaotic, but it's fun.
Aren't we all?
We want a little spice sometimes, a little questioning your existence.
Yeah.
Isip 19-year-old nga.
Okay ka ba?
Yeah. Okay naman ako.
Okay, wait lang. I want to talk about the music side of this.
Go.
Okay.
Kasi, syempre, you're talking about these feelings and the songs that you wrote. Now, at least sila yun na yun. Pero sonically, how did you get to connect those feelings and these lyrics to the production of the song? And who are the people that you worked on in this EP?
So, I worked on this EP.
Sorry pwede music naman tayo.
Oo nga. Basta din mo feelings.
Sali ako.
Go.
Puro ka feelings eh.
Oo.
I worked on this EP with Sir JP from Vicor. So, bakit nga ba? Hindi kasi yung Sandig, I worked with Shad from Baguio.
Let's go, Shad.
Hulaan. After yun ang Tingin kaya kami nag-meet dun ni Shad. So, Tingin was a collaboration with Top of Joe. Tapos sabi lang, let's work together.
My favorite song of 2022? 2023?
Hey.
Kailan lumabas yun?
3. 24.
Hindi yan.
25. 26 na lang siguro. Ba't ba tayo pinagsama dito? Iba-iba yung
Anyway.
So, ayun. And then, we worked on Sandig. And then, nag-work ulit kami ni Bino ng Hulaan. After nung Sandig. Tapos, di ko alam. Sabi ko, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko sa Hulaan. Like, hindi ko alam kung kanino ko siya ibibigay. So, ang ginawa ko, tinawag ko yung banda ko.
Okay.
So, sila Kuya Choi and si Ate Pauline. Tapos we worked on the chord prog, ganyan. Tapos buo na yung song, ganyan. Kami tatlo nagbuo lahat ng chord prog, ganyan. And then along with Bino. Tapos, sabi ko, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin. Like legit. Like
sound-wise.
ako. Sound-wise. So, tinry ko lang i-jam with my band. And then, ayun, nag-jam. Tapos sabi ko, okay na yan, ganyan. Try natin ilagay sa recording studio. Tapos, ni-record namin as a band. Tapos, there. And then sabi ko, paano ko i-mix and master to? Wala akong kilala. So, may friend ako na sinabi, meron sa Vicor, bago siyang A&R manager, si Sir JP. Tapos si Sir JP lahat nag-mix and master kay Rob. Tapos, gusto ko yung mix and master. Yeah. So, binigay ko sa kanya. Sabi niya, okay. Yes, okay daw siya. Yan, mix and master. Sino yun? Sabi ko,
It makes sense kung bakit. Kasi diba, there are songs that we say na parang, ang ganda niya sa recording but a lot better live.
Yeah.
Parang si Hulaan, siya yung nafe-feel ko na parang it's equally as good live and recorded. Kasi it makes sense na you recorded it as a band already.
Yeah.
Kaya yung arreglo.
Actually, first time kong mag-record ng independently. Kasi usually, binibigay lang sa akin yung arreglo.
Yeah.
So, ko lang din. As in, ang dami ko talagang tinanggal na pattern.
That's great. Love it.
So, yun. First time ko yung Hulaan na kami talaga lahat nag-isip. So, yeah. That was nice. Yun. And then, binigay ko na kay Sir JP yung iba, which is Apat na Buwan. And then,
so
yung Palihim. 23 was with my band as well because it's a personal song. So I wanted it to do with, I wanted it to be like with people that I love. So, kaya siya, naka-separate siya. Pero yung Apat na Buwan and yeah. Yun lang. Yung Apat na Buwan, it's inspired by Lizzie.
Yes.
Arreglo-wise.
Ang ganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's like fun.
I love her.
Yeah, we love her.
Love you po.
Yeah, it's fun. It's such a fun song.
I love you both.
Love you po.
It's such a fun song.
Bakit?
Wow, nakakainis. Lizzie, if you're watching,
Yes, love you po.
we love you.
That's a line.
Keep doing your thing.
Yes. Maybe we can do our thing. Joke lang. Yeah.
Ayoko na. Joke. No, pero kasi like, the EP itself, parang iba, each song has a different kind of vibe. It's perfect for any, parang you will have something that you like on the
Yeah.
EP. Which I appreciate. Kasi sometimes the mood changes talaga sometimes, you know. And again, it goes back to what a good reflection of you did. Parang you have a fun side, you know, like you're also very in touch with your emotions and it's so properly expressed. And it's so properly expressed sa EP, which I recognize, diba?
I recognize also.
Oh!
Joke lang.
Defensive! Defensive masyado!
Yeah. Kasi yung pagkasabi niya sa akin, that I recognize.
Then I looked at him. No, hindi tayo nag-away. Pero yeah. Yes. Sonically, sonically, nakikita namin and naririnig namin your growth din. Which, I mean, it's a great thing. Oo. Yun lang naman.
And then, also on social media nga, sobrang obvious na, okay, you're very in touch now with your emotions. Like, some videos are very emotional, some videos are funny.
Are fun.
Yeah.
Some videos are fun.
Yeah. Wala lang. Parang ang 2024's resolution ko is I just careless. Yeah. Kaya may lyrics ako sa 4 na buwan. Sana nga wala akong pakialam. Kasi I really like care a lot.
Yeah.
So now, I just wanna be nonchalant.
And that's funny kasi you're talking...
Imposible sa'yo.
And that's funny.
Ikaw si OA talaga.
Yeah, and that's funny because you're talking to the both of us.
Yeah.
We're both like that. Parang very chaotic na...
Yeah.
We want to be nonchalant.
But
you
also,
guys care.
But we also don't care
But
about
we
a lot of
also
things.
don't care at the same time. Kasi honestly, sometimes, you shouldn't care that much.
Yeah.
It's not that deep, bro.
Exactly. Alam mo yun yung mahirap sa akin na i-accept. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, I have to... No, and that's right. Ako din naman, minsan, I just gaslight myself into thinking it's not that deep. Like, I have to keep reminding
but it's
myself.
so much more freeing.
Yes,
naman.
I agree. Yeah. Which I think we all have to learn not to take life too seriously din naman talaga.
Yeah.
It's mas masasaya eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yun
And
lang naman.
people. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hindi, and people.
And people.
Go.
Ano?
And people.
Hindi ko alam. Yeah. Hindi ko na alam. Nawala na yung thoughts. So, yeah.
Okay lang din yun. Minsan di talaga natin alam.
It's not that deep.
Oh, it's not that deep.
Wala yung nasa isip
Ayun,
natin.
and people who hate on you. Don't
Oh.
take it personally. Yun lang.
Sorry,
Actually,
what? Sorry, guys.
Hindi, and people who hate on you, parang you don't have to put so much thought into that.
Yeah.
Oh, keyboard warrior?
Oh, and I guess people who hate on you are people who are like watching you from afar. So
Yeah, they only know so much.
yeah, they can't get on your joke lang.
Ay,
Can't get on your level.
Tama naman.
De, pero,
Oo. Yun
They want something that you have and they don't. Kaya sila nag-hate. So
or bored lang sila. Ganun.
no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ikaw, pag bored ka,
I hate on you. Yeah, tama.
Exactly.
Tama. That's
Ako, hindi ako bored. Medyo.
Oh, tama. It's a very freeing experience. Emotional punching bag. Okay, moving on. Yun lang. No, but we're very happy. Not just because you're here, but also, yun nga, nakita namin yung growth mo
Yeah.
as an artist, a person, and things.
A songwriter.
Songwriter, and it's just nice
huge
to
jump.
see. Oh,
Yeah.
It makes us want to root for you even more kasi yun nga, you're at the point in your life na empowered. And
Yeah. I'm a big
naka-inspire
fan of
siya.
Janine.
Yes, we both are.
I'm like a friend fan. Kasi I always tell her I'm a fan. But I'm like a friend.
We're both friend
So,
hands.
oo.
Tama.
Then happy lang ako makita lahat ng ginagawa niya.
Yeah, which is great
Genuinely.
energy. That's the kind of energy we want for all of our friends. And even people who aren't our friends. Whatever you want in life. Sana makuha ninyo, guys. Yun talaga yun. Yun lang.
Yeah. Okay.
Napaka-introspective ng episode na to. I don't understand.
Medyo gumanon tayo than here. But it's fun.
Pero masaya siya. Kasi gano'n naman talaga yung life, di ba? When else do we get to talk about feelings?
Exactly.
This free.
It's not just promo.
Yeah. At the same time, kung kailangan nyo mag-emote din,
Go here.
But also listen to Janine's EP.
Yes.
Ayan. So you can learn then, learn.
Yeah.
Or feel the feels.
Yes.
That Janine was talking about here today. Because it'll heighten your experience of this podcast. If you listen
Para gets nyo.
to the music. Oo. Para gets nyo yung sinasabi namin. Complement this podcast with the EP.
Yes.
Yun.
Okay. To end this podcast, is there anything you want to say to all of those artists and all of the listeners na they want to do something and they just haven't had the courage to do so?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Heavy, no?
Hey.
Ano ba? I hope you get to be surrounded with people who would empower you, uplift you, and give you the courage, honestly, to say to whoever's on top or whoever's taking control, na you're the one who has to take control. So
yes.
Yeah, and don't stop, I guess. Sabi nga, alam mo, favorite ko yung speech ni Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh, which one?
She was slow rise as well.
Yeah.
From
super, she's so
Yeah,
young.
she's so young,
Like, she was
diba?
like this. Literally.
Exactly.
Aliit niya. Like, she was so small.
Until now.
5 feet lang siya. 5 feet. To be exact. Okay.
Pero, sabi niya, sabi niya, na-appreciate niya daw yung slow rise.
Yes.
Kasi parang, it took a lot of her growth to get to where she is. So I guess allow yourself to grow.
Yeah.
To get to where you want to be. So yeah. And don't be too hard on yourself.
Tama. It's not too serious, bro.
It's not
it's not-
that deep.
Yun.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Not that deep.
Always remind yourself of that. Yes, tama. And slow and steady wins the race.
Dami.
Daming quotes. But I'm sure a lot
Patience is a virtue.
I'm sure ang dami din ang nakuha from our episode.
Time is gold.
Time is of the essence. Ang dami. But thank you so much, Janine, for sharing your life with us. Your life, your music, your everything with us. We're so happy that you're here.
Thank you.
And that you're at this point in your life. And we can't wait to see where it will bring you next. Yun lang. Yay. Thank you everyone for listening. Bye.
Stream Pataban.
Yay. Sheesh.